Let us discuss the next question. This is from the year 2017. In India, judicial review implies what? Statement A. The power of the judiciary to pronounce upon the constitutionality of laws and executive orders. B. The power of the judiciary to question the wisdom of the laws enacted by the legislature. C. The power of the judiciary to review all the legislative enactments before they are assented by the President. D. The power of the judiciary to review its own judgments given earlier in the similar or different cases. What does judicial review imply? When we say judicial and review, look at the terms. Review by the judiciary. So it is reviewing the rules and acts passed by the legislature to check whether they are in conformity to the provisions of the Constitution. If they are breaching the provisions of the Constitution to the level of that breach, it will be declared as invalid. So this is the idea of judicial review. Now look at the statements. Statement A says, the power of the judiciary to pronounce upon the constitutionality of laws and executive orders. Yes, the judiciary will look at the laws and executive orders and compare it with the provisions of the Constitution and say whether they are constitutionally valid or invalid. So this statement implies judicial review. Let's keep it on hold. Statement number B. The power of the judiciary to question the wisdom of the laws enacted by the legislature. So the judiciary doesn't go into questioning the wisdom or why a particular law has been enacted. It will just see whether it has been in consonance with the ideals of the provision of the Constitution or not, whether it is in sync with the provisions of the Constitution or not. So they don't go into questioning the wisdom of the legislators themselves. So this is incorrect. Statement number C. The power of the judiciary to review all the legislative enactment before they are assented by the President. Only when the law comes into force, only when the judiciary will go for the review of that particular law. They don't review the laws even before it is passed by the Parliament and the President gives his assent. So this is incorrect. Statement D. The power of the judiciary to review its own judgments given earlier in the similar or different cases. The judiciary does have the power to review its own judgment, but that is what the meaning of judicial review. Judicial review is mainly focused upon reviewing the constitutionalities of the laws and executive orders. So the best possible answer here is statement number A. Now let us look at the explanation about judicial review. It's the power of the judiciary to pronounce upon the constitutionalities of the laws and executive orders. So basically it's a power taken by the courts to look at the actions of the legislature or the executive and administrative arms of the government to ensure that such actions are in accordance with the principles of the Constitution. If they are going against the provisions of the Constitution, to that level, wherever there is conflict, to the extent of the conflict, those particular laws or executive actions will be declared as invalid. So the judiciary, as the guardian of the Constitution, it has the power of judicial review. And this judicial review is what gives the power to declare action of the government as unconstitutional. So coming back to the question, the best possible meaning of judicial review here is the power of the judiciary to pronounce upon the constitutionality of laws and executive orders.